So right here is a Simplex key switch tester is basically what I like to call it, or a Simplex LED alarm indicator, whatever you want to call it. I really don't care. Anyways, so this is a fairly new device that I just recently got. I've tested it with my MS4. I've tested it with an AC adapter, and that's what I'll be doing today. I'm not wiring it up to my MS4 today. Anyhow, that's beside the point. So, I'm sorry that those letters right there are kind of hard to see, but if you know about fire alarms, you'll know that that's the test and that's the normal indicator for the key switch. So, if I'm looking through my keys, it takes this unique looking key right here. It looks like this. Sorry if you can't see that very well. The lighting in here kind of sucks. Anyway, so basically the way it works is you stick the key in to test it. You stick the key in, turn it to test until it clicks, and basically you've tested the alarm. The LED indicator will light up red when you test it and when the system goes into alarm mode. Now if you flip it over on the back, make sure that's positioned right. Okay. As you can see, I have the nails taped up here, or the screws, because I'm not sure what I'll do with those yet. I'll probably use it to mount this, but I'm not really sure. Right here you'll see 2 wires for the key switch and 2 wires for the LED indicator, positive and negative. And that very much matters in wiring it up to the panel, so please be careful with that. Alright, so let's turn it back over. So wait. So if you're wiring this up to the panel, the key switch will act as a pull station, while the LED will act as a strobe, or notification appliance, if that makes sense. You will wire this up to a NAC, positive to positive, negative to negative, and this up to a zone. Does not matter which one goes to positive or negative on the zone. So now let's flip it back over, and I will be right back to test it. Alright, so for the first part of the test, I'm going to test just the LED indicator, and then I'm going to test the LED indicator activated by the key switch. So we're going to test the LED indicator in 3, 2, 1. So as you can see, it lights up red, indicating that there's a fire, basically indicating that the alarm is in, the fire alarm system is in alarm mode. So that's what will happen when the system is activated by a pull station, detector, or even tested. So let me go ahead and unplug this. As you can see, the LED indicator is still illuminated because for some strange reason it takes a second for the electricity to wear off and for the light to fade down and basically officially turn off. So there's really no point in waiting for that, but as you can see, it's getting dimmer and dimmer because the electricity is slowly dying out. And I'll be right back to test the LED indicator with the key switch. Alright, so now we are ready to test it with the key switch using the key that goes along with this device. Now again, I apologize for the lighting. It is a little bit bad. Hopefully you can see it, and I apologize for the messy wiring. The device is just so small, some of the wiring sticks out. But when it's in the system, when it's wired to the system, you can just put it in the back box. But anyways, enough about that. So let's go ahead and test it. In 3, 2, 1, you stick it in normal until the key's all the way in there. Then you turn it to test. And basically you've just tested the system and it is illuminated. If you want, you can take the key out, but I don't really see any point in that. If you do, you just stick it back in there, turn it to off, and turn it back to normal, I mean. And in a real system, even though I turned it back to normal, that LED indicator would still be on until I reset the whole system altogether. So again, it works kind of like as a strobe notification appliance, whatever you want to call it. Well, that concludes the test for this Simplex LED indicator / tester. Thanks for watching. By the way, I definitely recommend you buy this device because I think it is a very good tool to use for testing, and it's just a really neat and interesting device to use in your system. It's really an enunciator. Technically, there's really no enunciator that you actually can buy for like an MS4 or something like that. Like I've heard there are some where you have to buy like an expensive circuit board and they're really rare and all that stuff, but this really is an enunciator for an MS4, SK2, any kind of conventional panel like those models that I just named. So it really works. So it's really like an enunciator. You have the LED indicator for the fire, for the alarm mode, and you have the test switch and the turn off switch and all that. And another thing I wanted to say, I apologize for my lack of videos lately and my lack of videos and my lack of test videos that have to do with individual devices like this. I've just been really busy with stuff going on, just stuff going on in my life. And I really wish I could have gotten more videos out. It was just such a hassle with all the stress and the other stuff that's been going on in my life. Nothing bad, just been really busy. Let's just keep it at that. So yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for watching. And I apologize if this was maybe not my best test video, but let's just make the most of it. See you guys later.